Hey folks, so my plans today are to sort silver and other precious metals, some gold, in preparation to cash them in tomorrow. The price is up to 84 cents a gram, and I've got over a kilogram of sterling, so I'm hoping to cash it all in tomorrow when I go into the nearby city. And yeah, I just want to sort it out so that it's easier for the guy to weigh and everything. And yeah, so I'm going to sort it out a bit. You can sort the way you like, of course, but I'll kind of show you what I do. Anything that is formerly weighted, I sort into one category. All this peeled stuff, I'm going to sort it into one lot so that it can be weighed together. That way, if there's any little bit of contamination, they can deduct just from that amount. And anything that's solid silver with no contamination whatsoever, I'm going to put in a separate pile. And I just also want to make sure it's all sterling rather than any 800 mixed in. But let's see. That's solid. That's weighted stuff. That was solid stuff. It's formerly weighted. So I keep the stuff pretty clean as it is, so there's very little contamination at all, so hopefully you'll be happy with it. But let's see, is that silver? It doesn't even look like silver, does it? So corroded, but oh yeah, sterling. It's marked. Yep. Okay, so I wasn't wrong there. That's good. But yeah. Let's see. A lot of formerly weighted stuff. And yeah. See, this is what I mean by contamination. It's a little bit of the weight or resin or plaster or whatever that is in some of them. Just kind of double check it. Let's see. Like some of this stuff. Some of it off. They're usually pretty good. They're not going to deduct a whole ton for it, but I like to get the stuff as clean as possible. Let's see, here's some other bits. Some more bits and pieces. Hopefully it makes the buyer's life a little easier. I'm sure you'll recognize what some of this stuff comes off of as well. Okay, I'll just throw all that back in one bag here. And being that I'm a business, he's matching the price of another buyer, and from another city, but the city I go to. But yeah, I prefer to deal locally if I can, although it is business, so if I was going in, I might let it go at this other place, although I'm not too keen about the place myself because of their reputation and a stunt they pulled quite a few years ago. But this guy I trust, and is a decent person. So, all right, get some more. I think most of this is all solid stuff. So as you see me going through it here, I have over a kilo, maybe much more, I'm not sure, but put down in the comments what you think I get out of the stuff, just as a rough guess. There's some Mexican stuff I'll keep separate, because Mexican tends to not be 925. It's actually a lesser amount, even though it's marked 925 a lot of the time. I have a lot of spoons and such that theoretically could be resold, but they're just nothing to me because I'm not online, I'm not on eBay. Well, I am online, I do Etsy and such. I could post some of them on Etsy and perhaps get more than sterling, but considering what I've paid at thrifts and such, it's worth just getting rid of it rather than sitting on it. I'm sitting on enough sterling as it is. There's some more Mexican, so I'd rather just get it all gone and get the money moving. It's Peruvian, I think, this stuff. I think it's still silver though. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's marked sterling, so it's probably all right. Some napkin rings and such. More spoons. Again, I'm pulling out the Mexican stuff, and just in case, like I said, it'd probably be a different price. There are some nice spoons and stuff in here, but again, like I said, it's the sterling value kind of outweighs hanging on to it for a while, so it's no use hanging on to it. Might as well get rid of it now. Let's see. Yeah, sterling. I've checked some of this stuff far more than once already, so I really don't need to be checking it too often, too much more, but you can see all sterling. Oh, here's some jewelry that should probably be separated, because in the jewelry, in hinges and the like, there can be little steel pins and such. So I'm keeping that stuff separate. And this one's, I think, contaminated with some enamel and such. Yeah, see, there's some glue in there. Get that out of there. And yeah, so there's another pin, and that seems to be nickel plated or chrome plated, so they might give less for that. And then there's that pin on the back. Okay, so there's that. Okay, these are all 800 silver, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's all 800. So that's separate. Okay, and then all these, as far as I know, are enameled. So they'll deduct a little bit because of the enamel, because it's obviously not silver. So yeah. So all these have some enameling on them, so I've separated them so it doesn't really contaminate the other stuff. So they'll weigh that and then deduct a little bit for the enameling. And let's see what else. Then I have stuff that's contaminated, or stuff I'm not sure of, which I'm going to go through a little closer just on my own off camera, because it takes a little bit more of some boring sorting. So I'll do that. This will be separate because there is a steel pin in the middle. So what I might do is just take it apart myself and pull the pins so that it's all sterling. So I'll do that. And there's a spoon I'm not sure of, but I'm pretty sure is sterling, but I'm not positive. It's not marked anywhere, but it sure looks like it, sure feels like it. So I'll put that in the maybe pile. There's another one that is a maybe. This one's 8 or 925 or B&S or something. I don't know. Another maybe. They'll test them. So there's another chain that is a maybe. This one's marked 925, but it's got a plating on it as well, so I'm not too sure. Some of this Italian stuff is fake, so we'll just put it with the jewelry and you can test it. And let's see, this one, I'm not sure. It sure looks like 800, yep. So that's 800. It goes with the 800 spoons. That one's sterling. So put that with the 800s. And another bit of gold there. Some more gold. Got these all separated, so I'll have to go through them a little closer. This is the maybe. Oh, this is all sterling jewelry, but a lot of it's contaminated. So I'll have to sort through it a little closer. We've got a maybe bag. Stuff that I'm not 100% sure on. There's a spoon, a couple bracelets. So I'm not too sure about that stuff there. So we'll see. Check it over a little closer. Are sterling, yes. Oh, these are 800, so yeah, that's why they're separate. So these are 800 silver again. So go with the 800. Little bag of jewelry again. Pocket watch case, that'll have some contamination in it because there are some steel pins and springs and such in this, so he'll tear it apart to his liking. So that'll be going to contaminated stuff. And we got another maybe here. Okay, so maybe. And we've got some 9-karat gold, which will probably, I might keep the gold. I haven't decided yet. I'll decide before I go. There's a maybe. So yeah, and I've also got electrical contacts, which I've been saving from switches and such. So I'm just going to ask him about these, whether he's willing to buy those at all. Let's see if that's worthwhile. And a little bit of gold. Those are my gold nuggets from souvenir spoons and such that I've peeled off. So I only got 3 of them, but there's a bit of weight there. So be a bit of money. And last but not least, we've got another maybe. So yeah. So that's all I've got for sterling. That's what I'm taking, is this stuff. So you can see it here. You can see the bag of miscellaneous. There's a maybe as well for gold. And some maybe, some 800, a bag of sterling spoons that have enameling on them, some maybe stuff and contaminated, and yeah. So the bulk of the money will be probably the big sections of sterling, the peeled stuff over here and this stuff over here. So yeah, we'll see what we get, and wish me luck. Hopefully it turns out to be a significant amount. I'm expecting over $1,000 is what I'm expecting, not including the gold. So yeah, there should be, like I said, there's over a kilo. It's at 83 cents a gram right now. So we'll see how we do. Anyway, put your guesses down below in the comments, and we'll see what happens. I'll add, let's just put it at the end of this video. How's that? All right. So it'll be at the end of the video. I'll announce what we got. So I'm back from getting my cashing in all my silver, and was out picking, doing a flea market, etc. So it kind of made it all one big trip. And you can check out the finds from the thrifts and flea market and a house call and Facebook Marketplace in another video. Anyway, so yeah, let's go through the numbers here. For 925, there was 2,609 grams. Now that contains some 800 silver and some sterling spoons that had some enameling that contaminated them. So all he did was took off a certain number of grams for the contamination, and the did a calculation of the 800 silver to lump it in with the 925 just to make it easier to calculate. So anyway, there was 2,609 grams of 925 or silver. That included some from Mexico, etc. as well. Like I said, just did a few calculations to even things up properly to make it equal to 925. Anyway, so this was the biggest amount because it was obviously the biggest number, biggest quantity. Came out to $2,285. So that was pretty good. Yeah, pretty happy about that. There was some other minor stuff, including some Canadian silver coins. I had three coins that equaled $8 total. So $4 and $4. And then the gold totaled, there was in 9 carat, there was 12.4 grams of 9 carat gold. So that came out to $379. And there of 10 carat, there was 16.2 grams worth of 10 carat. That came out to $541. And 14 carat, there was 6 grams. 6.2 grams worth of 14, and that came out to $298. So those added up nice and quick. So over $1,000 in gold, and you could put that in the palm of your hand. So that's gold, just adds up so fast. It's well worth picking up, obviously. Especially you buy a ring at a garage sale or something for $1 or $2 or $5 or $10. It adds up fast. And of course I'm a GST registrant, so there was some GST in there. The grand total was $3,697.05. So yeah, that was well worth the trip and cashing in. So yeah, I've got money to go picking. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to put your guess down in the comments. And yeah. So thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.